So this way you can have, with the help of a frame, you can group the option buttons. Sometimes your project may also need a image or a picture. So in that case, you can use a image control and select the picture from here. See any pictures. So I don't have any pictures to share. Maybe. Let me see. I don't have any pictures to share, but this is the property you need to set, and you can browse where the pictures are, and you can set it. Maybe I can find one here. And there are some properties which we need to set. So and sometimes you may need some more controls which are not here. Need this many controls are here. If you want more controls, then right click, additional controls, and you can add controls from here. Most of the controls you will find in letter M, Microsoft. Okay, whatever the cross you're seeing here is already there on the toolbox, and whichever is not checked, that is not there in the toolbox. And mostly we use these controls. That is the reason why by default it is selected. And also there is a date picker available here, so maybe we can select that, or maybe it is already selected. I don't know. Show selected. Spin button, option button, multi-page list box, all these are there, but not date picker. We need to look for it.
I think date picker we had to download online.
Yeah, if it is not available, then we can download online from Microsoft site. I don't see it here. So it is a mscom, some file name is there. Download. Excel 2007 or 2000. I don't see any Microsoft. Okay, it is here. You can download from this link and need to install. Very good. Okay, that site is blocked. Uh, anyway, we'll see in 2010 or 2013 if we can get that. So when we install, we'll see that in the list here, and we can pick from here, and we can add to our toolbox. If you need any other add-ins which your client uses, just take the name, look for it, and check it here and click OK. You will see that in the toolbox. Let us see about the spin button. Spin button has mainly max and min, and third one is value, which we may be needing it. Let us check this example. We need a text box control to check the example for this. Right now that spin button is not attached to it, so you will not see any changes in the text box. But let us give some name to this text box so that we can identify txt spin value and spn button. So here txt spin value is the name of the text box is equal to spin button dot value. Let us try now. And when I click the down button, it's going down. What if somebody change the value here directly 50, and when we click on this, what is happening? It doesn't make sense. So we need to make more changes to the code. So whenever a user changes, so in the text box, so we need to select the text box and change event. In the change event, reverse this one. Reverse spin button dot value is equal to txt spin value. Now let us try. $65. So now it is increasing. 32. Okay. If nothing is there, in that case we can have a if condition. If not is null, txt spin. In that case only it should go, otherwise it should not. Right? We have already learned these conditions, right? $242. Why it's giving this error? Because we have not changed the max value. Max value for the spin button. Spin button max value is 100. If you put here as 1000, then it will accept up to 1000. And if you want minimum to be 100, then you can make it as 100 in the min property. Or if minimum you want 1, then you can use 1. And here if you want 10, then it is 10. And greater than that will not be accepted. Now it will not go below 1 and it won't go above 10. If you add 100, then it's going to raise an error. So we'll not spend more time on the spin button. Let us try now. Okay. Because we set the minimum value to 10. That's why it is not accepting that. So that is about the spin button. We'll not spend more time here. And let me see if any other important controls are there which we should take care. Okay. Now let us see how we can get the values from the Excel sheets in the form, and from form we can save to the Excel sheet as well as to the MS Access database. For that we'll take at least 3 text boxes, at least we'll add up, and we'll play with the 3 columns here. and one more. Okay. First one we'll use it for product. Here we can change the caption same as in MS Access we did. Product, then we'll quantity, then price. So this one is txt product. I'm changing the name of the text box. Then CMB quantity, then CMB price, and we'll give a meaningful name to this user form as FRM sales. Now we need a command button to add data to the Excel file. Add rows or add new record. This is more meaningful. In the form load, we'll fill up some quantity 1 to 10 for this quantity and price from 10 to 1000 in the second price combo box. That we can do. And before that, do you see a user form 2? Even when you run, you will see that user form 2 here. So if we want to change that, then we need to change the caption. The same way we change for labels and so in the form load or form initialize, we can fill up this data. Right now there is no data. We'll fill up 1 to 10 and 10 to 100 for this. For that we need to go to the events of the form. Double click on the form. It will take you to the, but I don't think this should come here. We need to change the buttons. CMD, add new. Okay, if you double click, it will take you to the click event, and here you can select the controls. First of all, we need to write a code in the user form. Either click is not a good event. We have some other like double click, change, initialize, activate. we are not in the, first of all select user form from here, then you will see the relative events for this. So we have user form click event, we have user form activate, and the same way we can use several events in one form depending on the requirement. Whenever a form activates, whenever this FRM sales form gets activated, the following code will be executed. Now what we want to do, we want to write a loop so that we can add 1 to 10 1 to 10 in the combo box quantity. How can we do that? Combo box name dot add item I. I will be holding the value from 1 to 10 when it goes into the loop. The same way, what we want to add price from 10 to 100, or let us say 100 to 10 for another combo box for I is equal to 100 to 1000, or let us take it 300. Next, what is the name of the combo box? Price, CMB price dot add item I will be holding 100 to 300 in a loop. So as soon as this form gets activated, it will add these numbers to the combo box. So now we have 1 to 10 in the quantity and 100 to 300 for the price. Now when we click on this, it should add a row to the sales sheet here. We'll make this as sales. Another sheet has the same name, so we cannot give the same name. Okay, we'll use this sheet otherwise, and we'll use a heading here, product quantity price, then tax and all. We'll calculate that here in the sheet. In New Jersey it is 7% tax, and finally total. So this is our heading. Here you can increase the size and you can change the font. So you guys already know all this formatting. So whenever we click on add new button, it should first select this sheet, then whichever the next row is, it should add there. So just will make a copy of this, because if we don't write proper code, then it is going to overwrite it. So for that, to add a code, double click on the button. It will take you to the click event of that control. Then in the first step, what we want sheet to be selected or activated. What is the name of the sheet? Sales. Dot, we can use select or activate. Then in the second thing, we have to know the used range. Okay. Otherwise, in other words, we can say last row. Okay. Dim last row as integer, or even you can take long if your rows are long. Right now I'll take integer, that is too much for us. Last row is equal to sheets of sales dot used range dot rows dot count. There are several ways to find out the used range, or the last row which is in use. And one of it we have already saw that in one of our examples. Uh, okay, here we used, here also we used the used range. And there are several ways actually. So now we have the last row. So we want product to come here, quantity here, and price here. So it's A, B, and C columns. Rows are dynamically, we need to identify and add. So range of ampersand last row dot value is equal to, the first control is txt product dot value. Here last row will add one more row here, whatever it counts here will add one to it, so that we don't override the previous row. In the same way, we'll use the column B for the quantity. Quantity will be selecting it from the combo box quantity, and third thing is we want to pass it to the column C. CMB price. So, but the main thing, this code is mainly dependent on the last row. If this function doesn't work properly, then it's going to mess up the data. So let us try. Product TV 85 inches. Let us say Samsung, and quantity 3, price something. Okay, then add new. So last row it is saying 17. Last row it is saying 17. But if you remember, we have nothing in there. Okay, absolutely there is nothing. But in Excel, this is the main thing where your code get mess up, your data get mess up. In Excel, if you do like this, and if you come back home, then Excel will treat as 148,576 used rows. So make sure that you are deleting all the unnecessary and blank rows. What I did here is, first I selected a row, complete row, then shift control down arrow key, shift control down arrow key. All the rows are selected now. Go to delete, delete cells. Even you can say delete rows, but delete cells will delete everything. Now save it and come back on to the headers. Now let us execute and see how many rows it is showing us. Now it is showing 2. So we can continue adding. Okay. You see on the row 2, mouse quantity is 4 and price is 103. Now let us add some more items. Keyboard, and quantity 8 and price 109. So it is working properly now. But problem with the combo box is somebody, though we have given these values 1 to 10, maximum quantity they can select is 10, but people can accidentally enter more than that, and that is not in the list. And price also, somebody may accidentally enter some 890 and they may click on add and it got added. How can we restrict this? These are the properties of the combo box. And in combo box there is a match entry, match required. These are the related properties of this combo box. When you select match required means definitely it will not allow you to enter any other value. It allows you to enter the value, but it forces you to select it before saving it or before doing anything else. Let us see how. And here also we'll make it true. XYZ some product. Now I'm selecting 21, which is not in the list. Let us see. Invalid property value. It will not allow you to go out of this control until you select the right property or until you enter the right value. Okay. It will not allow you to go from there. So match required is set the match required to true so that you can only select it from the list. Okay, this is what we saw, adding a new record or updating a new row. What if we have to read from the Excel rows? We can take labels for displaying the data. If you have to update it, that's a different thing. But otherwise, you can take labels and you can show that data here. And but anyway, that is not important here. But still, if you want to see, I can show you. But that is in no case we are going to use that in any of the projects. But there is a possibility that we can add a rows or records from the form to the Excel or MS Access. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . I think we should stop this Excel class here and we should look into the MS Access project because you guys are very far behind. So we'll discuss that in this class so that your work, so that you can move forward in your projects. So I'll stop the class here and one by one they can share their screen and we'll try to rectify here. Uh, I can talk to Husna later. Uh, Nahid,
Yeah, but if on computer I'm using that is not exactly the computer not have the access. So I use my laptop for that. That's the problem. I cannot, if I have to again.
so you cannot share right now, you mean?
No, no, I cannot share it. Maybe tomorrow, because I will open this one in my laptop. Around it is 64 bytes and my desktop is 32 right.
Okay, no problem.
Tomorrow maybe
Is
I will check my system. I will see if I can save that file.
okay. And Nasheed, can you share your screen and can you show your issues so that everyone can get the advantage of how to resolve these issues?
Yeah, so I can do that. I think if I go to presenter, then I can share my screen, right?
Yeah, I'll make you present.
Okay.
Okay, Nasheed, now you are the presenter.
To it's asking me to download an extension, so I think I'll download it and then it'll work.
Okay, by the time you download, we'll move to uh, Nidhi. Nidhi, now you are the presenter. Hello, Nidhi, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, Nidhi.
Yes. So my project is at the same place where I showed that day. Like the
Can you
problem which I'm having, it has been removed, but I have to create the form further. I haven't created it.
Okay, so you mean you don't have any issues right now?
Yeah, I don't have any issues.
Okay, so we'll move back to Nashid then. I think Nashid is not, maybe she's restarting her machine.
Yeah, sometimes give problems, sometimes it always stuck.
Oh, Nashid, can you hear us?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's saying waiting to share, but I don't know if it's working.
Okay. Have you got the request? You're the presenter now.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you guys frankly one thing. Are you guys able to do that? Are you guys are not able to find the time? Because initially I gave you 10 days for doing this.
Yeah, I just got my query.
Mhm.
And also I did, yeah, form also I did the form.
Mhm. So
Yeah, I have a problem with that coding because I didn't start yet and I created a new record.
Hello?
yeah,
Hi. Every time I try to share it, it closes the screen for the GoToMeeting site. Maybe because I'm opening it from the website and not from the app.
okay.
Hello?
Yeah. Okay. So
I can do a Skype screen sharing if you want to call everyone on Skype.
no, I can share from here if you just share your screen with me,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that.
because rest of them can see on GoToMeeting. I don't think you are on Skype.
Yeah, I just signed on right now.
Okay. Nithi, are you working? Like,
On the project?
yeah, are you on the
Or
project doing any any full-time job or something?
okay. No. I'm not working.
Okay. Yeah, Nithi.
Yeah.
Go to call and share the screen.
Do you know where the option is to?
Call menu, share.
Okay. Can you see it now?
No.
I think now you should be able to.
Yep.
Okay, so I did the query and the timeline, and then I was doing the project tracking, the form.
Okay.
So every time, like if I put in some values,
Okay. Here.
and then I try to add new record, it says, oh, sorry, I have to finish.
Yeah, I already understood your error. See,
Yeah, so the error, no, not this error. There is another error that comes.
yeah. First of all, let me explain you guys. See, you are passing the text to a numeric field. Go to the table design of this page, this form. Timeline is the table, right?
I'm sorry, hold on one second. It's echoing. Now it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, you were saying?
See, timeline is the table for this form, right?
Yes.
In the timeline, go to the second column. That should be project ID, and the
Yeah.
project ID is a number. This column doesn't accept any string or text, right?
Right.
But from the form, what you are passing is a string or text. Go to the form.
Right, right. But it's linked to with the query. So it's linked with the master project. So wouldn't it just read the number?
No, for that you have to make it read. Just go to the form design.
Okay.
Even Nidhi was having the same issue. Form design.
Oh, form design, sorry. Yeah.
And click on the projects combo box. And in the properties,
Yeah.
go to data. Do you see a row source?
Yeah. It's
Projects. And what is the second one is also projects?
yeah, projects.
No, but one of them should be project ID, right?
So do you think if I change it, it will work?
No, after changing, you have to make a small change in the code. First, select a project ID here. Okay.
Okay.
Save this. Okay. Go back to the form design. Yeah, leave it open, no problem. Next tab, click on the next tab. That is form. Project tracking. No.
It's not opening.
Oh,
Do I have to close this to open that?
not necessary, but close it if you are not able to. Okay, now run this form and see if you are able to see the project ID.
Okay. So I have to go back to form view and
Yeah.
okay.
So
This?
right, but it's not showing project.
Yeah.
So go to the design again, form design. Okay, on the properties, select format tab and make the column count 2. So now it will display 2 columns, and in the column widths, after that, no, in the format itself,
Yeah, I already changed it.
no, you changed only column count. After that property, there is a column widths.
Oh, column width, yeah.
So first type 0.5 or 0.225. Then okay. After that, use semicolon. Uh, is that a colon or semicolon? I'm not able to see properly.
I think that's a colon. Okay, semicolon. This, right?
Yeah, without
the
shift,
one with
right?
the dot and the comma.
Right.
Okay.
Then use one, type 1.
Okay.
Now run the form and see if it is showing you 2 columns, and also in the before that, 1 minute, Nashid.
Yeah.
Also change column heads to yes, so that you can see the column names also. There is some additional in the column which I think you made some mistake.
If there is more than one column, separate the numbers with either a semicolon.
See, it should be like this: 0.25 semicolon, then 1. Try this.
Okay, 0.1. There's an inch on it, so I should delete that, right?
Right.
And then change the header.
First click on this OK. I think you are using colon instead of semicolon. Right.
Yeah. Okay, now it works.
Save and run this form. But still it is not visible. Go back to the query. I'm sure there is something wrong. Data.
Yeah.
Yeah. Master project.
Project ID, master project.
In the second column also select the projects once again. Okay, and do you see a run on the top?
Yeah.
Red? Run this? No. Go to.
The run checkbox is not clicked.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for observing that. Yeah, she is right. Do you see a show on project ID? It is selected, and in the projects it is not selected.
Oh.
Now run. Okay. Now you will be able to see in the form also.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, but still width is not good for project ID. So instead of 0.25, make it 0.5. Yeah, that's fine. Now run. Okay, now it's good enough, but you're not able to see a project name properly, right?
Yeah, I can fix that. I just have to make the other one bigger, right?
You have to make two changes, not only one. Go to design and whatever you want to do that, then
Make this one bigger, like 1.5.
1.5 is not sufficient. Make it 2.5. So this 2.5 plus 0.5 makes it 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now try.
To make it bigger than that.
So this way you can, so you understood now.
Yeah.
Now go to the coding part, how to handle that in the coding.
Okay.
Wherever you wrote the EM, here instead of CMB project dot value, just remove the value, only value, remove the value till full stop.
And the dot.
Yeah, now press the dot again. Column, COL. Okay.
Click on column.
Yep. Otherwise you can press tab, open bracket, then I think project ID is first, so it should accept 0 index, 0, and close
And
the
then
bracket.
close bracket.
Yeah. In case if you get a error here in this column, instead of 0, make it 1.
Okay.
Okay. But 0, it should accept 0, because most of the indexes start with 0.
Okay, so I'll save it and go to form and try running it again.
But the thing is, you have to change all the combo boxes the same way what we did.
Oh, okay.
All the combo boxes, change their queries, their sizes, and here in the code, make it column of 0. If you are using the ID column first, use it 0. If ID column is coming next, in the place like first if you are showing stage name, then you are showing stage ID, then you should use 1 column of 1.
Okay, so I'll change that tonight and try to run it again, and then I'll send it to you.
Sure.
And so I had one question. You, when you did it for the city and the state, you didn't really have to add this option, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you added this option as well?
Several times.
Okay. Because I was looking at the code for the city, and I think I saw this value, so that's why I was asking.
Like it depends, right? If it's only a 1 column, then we don't have to mention here column of 0 or column of 1. When you are displaying only 1 column, then directly you can use value.
Okay.
If you are displaying 2 or more columns in a, even you can add up to 10 columns or 255 columns in a combo box. So depending on the column number value you want, you make a change. Instead of 0, you make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 respectively.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. I'll change everything and not rerun.
Okay. So Nidhi and Nashid is good. So
Yeah. I have a fixed program, so yeah.
So
I did it by ID. Give someone the ID, but you can come with the project name. So I go. Oh.
okay. Um, and I think we are good then. Husna is far behind. She needs some time. So uh, Tausif doesn't need to submit. He has already done 2 projects. So we are good for now. And if you guys stuck somewhere, send me the file. I'll try to reply it in the daytime itself. Otherwise, we can resolve it in the class.
Irfan,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay, fine creating with the form and the thing, but regarding the project, I'm not able to understand that, what type of data or what type of reports can be fetched through it. Like, if you have to show it in report form regarding a particular tablets at different stages, then how can we do that?
Okay. Good question. Okay. One and one. This is our main query. Now, this project is mainly dependent on the reports, and most of the VBA work is creating reports. So whatever we are doing is a part of that work. Now somebody wants to know in development stage, which are the projects are in the development stage. They want to see that report. And the same way, in a particular stage, which projects are in a particular stage. And not milestone, but mostly it's either reports on projects, phase, or on stage, or which is coming next month, or which is coming next year. And when they change a date here, then automatically rest of the dates should be changed automatically. There are so many things are there. Okay, and whenever a milestone is one day, then planned start date and end date should be same. The same way adjusted start date and end date should be same. Then same way actual end should be same, because it's only this milestone can be completed only in one day. And whenever there is a bypass selected for a milestone, then that milestone should not be considered in a project. It should be skipped. And whenever there is a individual milestone is selected, then this should not be considered while calculating. So there are so many things involved in that. So first you guys finish the first part, then we'll go to the rest of them.
Yeah, okay, that will be fine.
So first of all, you have to finish this form. After this, create a form for entering the master data. But I'll show you how to do that. Like there are 5 master tables. We'll use only a one form to update this 5 tables. We'll use only one form to update this 5 tables, 6 tables, whatever it may be. There are 6 tables, right? All the 6 tables will update from a single form. But for timelines, we need a separate form. And there is a lot of work is remaining in the main form itself. When you guys finishing with this simple things, then we'll have more buttons where one of the timeline will be changed, and that should affect rest of the timelines in that project. And based on whether it's a one-day milestone or a bypass milestone or an individual milestone. So all those things need to be considered while updating the dates. That is the main thing. Like manually, nobody will like to update 100 plus and they are not accurate. Like when humans do, dates won't be accurate. They may mess up. Okay, so when you guys finish with this, then we'll move to the master forms, and I'll do the master form in a class. Then we'll take up this one, updating the milestones. Then we'll create reports on phases, projects, and stages as well. Okay. And if we have some time, we'll do one difficult report is there. Even I took a week for doing that. So any other question?
No, I'm good.
So even you guys have to write the code for export, email, print, this navigations. Already we saw in the classes. Just pull up the code and compare with your code, and some small changes need to be made. Try to do it fast so that we can do more projects. Okay. Mm.
We
So
almost in there, but so also today at least I got the point. I was in that form already agreed. Just for the coding thing.
and one more thing, like even I want to know like why it is taking so long for you guys. Are you guys working?
Yeah, I'm working. That's the problem. Yeah, I don't have work, but when I start, my training started, so my work also started. So I have like a very difficult time, but anyway, yesterday whole day I spent on it. Whole night and then in the morning. Today I was off, so that's why I was trying more. That's why I was able to finish on.
No, but
Yeah, I'm also taking courses on the side, so I had a project, this project and another project too.
Nidhi, are you working?
No, I'm not working.
So you're the only one who can finish this form and send the file so that we can I can take from there. I want at least one person to finish and send me the file so that on the same file I can show you the rest of the things.
Yeah, I'll try to finish it soon.
Okay. And
And if everything goes okay, I should be able to finish it tonight or definitely by tomorrow.
okay, that's a good sign. Okay, then we'll wind up this class today, and tomorrow we'll see more things in Excel as well as we'll discuss about the MS Access project. If you guys have any, if you are stuck up somewhere, then we'll try to pull. But until you guys do by yourself, it is not going to come. That is for sure. Okay, then we'll wind up the class and we'll meet tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Irfan.
Good night.
Mm.